here fighting for the money that they rightfully deserve. But at the same time, you have that crazy sect that was trying not to support, saying that, the women didn't need to make that much money because the men's tournament brings in this, but the women have always been better, so they should have been paid. But everybody kept making excuses for why the women shouldn't have been paid. If the women come out here and drop down a championship, there ain't nothing that nobody can say. I'm coming at it. Ain't nothing that nobody can say. You got to respect what they do, and then you got to stamp it and just allow it and just rock with it and be like, hey, these women are fire. They deserved it. Everything that they fought for, everything that they complained about, everything that they raised for an awareness standpoint, damn, they earned that. They earned that. Shh. I'm not trying to cuss, but I'm getting hyped up. You saw where I was going with that, Sterling, because, they did.
It was a wild comparison to begin with. I think you brought it home, sort of.
No, I brought it home. You had to listen to me.
I don't think there's pressure, though, right?
I think there's pressure. You can't be Sterling. You can't be.
I think the pressure is to three-peat, right? Anytime you've heard like Steve Kerr always talked about it when he was going through the Warriors here recently. Like, it's so hard to three-peat, and the team is different, right? Like, it's you got Alyssa Thompson, who's like 17 years old. You got Megan Rapinoe, who's at the end of her career, right? She's going to retire at the end of this year. So it's a weird transition year, I think, from like the old to the new in terms of what we've known in terms of U.S. women's soccer. And then obviously this new blood that's coming in. So, yeah, I mean, I think always a tough thing too, when you're favored right now, if you're looking at some betting odds, the U.S. is favored at plus 225 to win. England is right behind them at plus 450. Spain is at plus 500, and the U.S. is getting over 75% of the money to win the World Cup right now. So I think that's where the pressure comes, right? Like, yes, I think deep down, do they, like Alex Morgan and them who've been fighting for this, to your point, Meg Rapinoe, want to go out and stick it to all these people that were like, you shouldn't get paid like, absolutely, right? But I think they go out there. That's probably part of it at any time, right? Just of having to like prove like dumb people and doubters like wrong, right? I think for them it's like the pressure, like you're supposed to. I think it's anytime you have the pressure, like I got to win. That's always tough. Right?
100%. And they're in a solid group. They could experience some difficulty, I think, with Netherlands, but it's United States is in Group E with the Netherlands, Portugal, and starting off with Vietnam.